Do you know West Kalimantan in Indonesia? Before I tell you all about West Kalimantan, don't forget to click subscribe to support me in my YouTube channel, Maulana Relaxing Official, and I will ask you around the world. Thank you. West Kalimantan, Indonesia and Kalimantan Barat, is a province of Indonesia. It is one of 5 Indonesian provinces in Kalimantan, the Indonesian part of the island of Borneo. Its capital city is Pontianak. The province has an area of 147,307 square kilometers. Ethnic groups include the Dayak, Malay, Chinese, Javanese, Bugis, and Madurese. The borders of West Kalimantan roughly trace the mountain ranges surrounding the watershed of the Kapuas River, which drains most of the province. The province shares land borders with Central Kalimantan to the southeast, East Kalimantan to the east, and the Malaysian territory of Sarawak to the north. West Kalimantan province is located in the western part of the island of Borneo, or in between the lines 2 degrees 08 and 3 degrees 05 and between 108 degrees 0 and 114 degrees 10. The province is traversed by the equator, latitude 0 degrees, precisely through the city of Pontianak. West Kalimantan has a tropical climate, with often high temperatures accompanied by high humidity. Other specific characteristics are that the West Kalimantan region forms one of the provinces in Indonesia that is directly adjacent to another country on land, namely the state of Sarawak, East Malaysia. West Kalimantan is an area that could be called the Thousand Rivers Province. The nickname is in line with the geographical conditions that have hundreds of large and small rivers, among others, can be and often are navigable. Several major rivers are still the lifeblood and main line to transport the countryside, although the road infrastructure has been able to reach most districts. The longest river is the Kapuas River, which is also the longest river in Indonesia, 1,086 kilometers, along which 942 kilometers are navigable. Other great rivers are the Malai, navigable 471 kilometers, Pawan, 197 kilometers, Kendawangan, 128 kilometers, Jalai, 135 kilometers, Sekadal, 117 kilometers, Sambas, 233 kilometers, and Landak, 178 kilometers. Although rivers are very numerous in West Kalimantan, there are only 2 significant lakes in the province. These are Lake Centarum and Lake Luarai that are in Kapuas Hulu. Lake Centarum has an area of 117,500 hectares, which sometimes is almost dry in the dry season, and Lake Luarai, which has an area of approximately 5,400 hectares. Both of these lakes have potential as tourist attractions. West Kalimantan is subdivided into 2 cities, Kota, and 12 regencies, Kabupaten. These are Pontianak City, Singkawang City, Bengkayang Regency, Ketapang Regency, Kuburaya Regency, Landak Regency, North Kayan Regency, Mempawah Regency, Sambas Regency, Kapuas Hulu Regency, Malai Regency, Sangay Regency, Sekador Regency, Sintang Regency. There are 3 national parks in the province, Danau Centarum, Gunung Palung and Betong Kerhun. Currently, illegal logging for trees such as Diptera carp and plantations of palm oil and pulpwood threaten many rare species in the province due to the effects of habitat destruction. Peat bog fires and droughts or flooding during ENSO episodes also threaten the area and are worsened by ongoing deforestation. Dr. Hotlanapi Jungu has received the 2011 Whitley Award for her conservation work in West Kalimantan. She has been fighting against illegal logging by the trade-off with low-cost quality dental and medical treatment to 60,000 villagers on condition they involve in reforestation and conservation work. The largest ethnic groups in West Kalimantan are the Dayak, 34.93%, and Malays, 33.84%. The Dayaks are tribes in the hinterland, while the ethnic Malay mainly lives in the coastal areas. The third largest ethnic group is the Javanese, 9.74%, who live mainly in areas of transmigration. In 4th place are the ethnic Chinese, 8.17%, who are largely found in urban areas such as Singkawang and Pontianak. Next in fifth place are the Madris, 6.27%, who live mainly in Pontianak and Kuburaya. The next largest ethnic groups, 6th to 10th, are the Bugis, 3.13%, Sundanese, 1.13%, Batak, 0.60%, Daya, 0.52%, and Banjar, 0.33%, while others constitute 1.33%. Indonesian is a language commonly used by people in West Kalimantan. Besides language interface, namely Pontianak Malay, Sambas Malay and Sunganan language distribution by region. Likewise, there are various types of Dayak languages. According to research by Institute Dayakologi, 188 dialects are spoken by the Dayaks, and Chinese languages such as Tushu and Kek, Hakka are also spoken. Dayak languages bear much resemblance to Malay, only the most different at the end of words such as Makan, Malay, Makatan, Kanyatan, Makay, Iban, and Makat, Melahui. According to the 2010 census, the majority of people in West Kalimantan, 59.22%, embraced Islam. Muslim majority areas in West Kalimantan is inhabited coastal regions are majority Malays and Sambas, Mempawah, Ketapang, North Kaong, Kuburaya, Kapuas Hulu and Pontianak. In Melai and Singkawang approximately 50% of the population are Muslims. Tari Manan or Manan is traditional dance of West Kalimantan society. This dance is a healing dance. When there are people who are sick but do not heal, usually the family will hold Tari Manan or Manan. The dancer will act as a shaman healer who issued a special spell. Thus, the patient will be motivated to get better. Tari Zapan Tembung is a social dance in the communities of West Kalimantan. Tari Menor Ageda is a traditional dance which describes the motion of life of rural communities in West Kalimantan that meet their daily needs. Based on the idea that dance is worked by elements of dance movement Malay and Dayak in West Kalimantan. Tari Manda is a dance which symbolizes of the fighting spirit of the Dayak community in defense of dignity and status. West Kalimantan men wore traditional clothing in the form of headgear decorated with feathers of hornbills, sleeveless shirt, vest, knee-length trousers and fabric that serves as a belt. Usually, West Kalimantan men also wore jewelry, such as a beaded necklace. Women usually wear cloth covering the chest, as well as layers of fabrics which serves as setagan and woven fabrics. Jewelry is worn in the form of hornbill feathers as a headdress, beaded necklace and bracelet on the arm. This custom clothing comes from the Dayak tribe. The classical attire for the Malays in West Kalimantan includes telok belanga, for men, and baju kurung, for women. Wearing baju telok belanga and baju kurung is especially popular during weddings and other traditional functions. Songket weaving is also popular, especially in Sambas, located in the northwestern part of the province. Manda is a traditional weapon commonly used by people in West Kalimantan. Manda is a kind of machete and some manda are used for everyday purposes. Other weapons are a shield, blowgun, spear, and sickle. Manda is used for the purposes of war, decorated with human hair as a symbol of courage. The shield, which is called kalikat, has the size of a full-sized man with ornate carvings in black and red. Other weapons are blowpipe with arrows tipped with poison sap of a tree called ipa. One of the cultural houses in West Kalimantan is called Rumah Panjang, longhouse, because its size, length and made of wood. This house is the residence of the Dayak tribe. The function of this custom home is actually a place to stay for a couple of heads of families and also usually used for meetings. They can also be found in other provinces of Kalimantan as well as the neighboring Sarawak and Malaysia. Rumah Radang, which is also a kind of longhouse located in Pontianak and the surrounding area. This house has a length of approximately 380 meters high and 7 meters, including the most luxurious custom home in West Kalimantan in the meantime. Rumah Batak is a traditional house that is owned by the Dayak tribe Badayu. This house has a unique shape because it has a round shape and height of up to approximately 12 meters to the top. Malay traditional house is a house owned by ethnic Malays, which is located in the city of Pontianak. These traditional houses are usually used as a place of deliberation, performing arts, wedding place citizens and other events. West Kalimantan is a river province in Indonesia that has many river and make it tourist come to this place. Do you interesting to join journey here? Come on, welcome to West Kalimantan and have a nice journey. Thank you.